if you change how someone is seen in society, society is a society, like identity is a societal construct. So with enough bullshit, bad rumors, and enough people saying they recognize you that you've never seen before a day in your life, all of a sudden you're a brand new man staying on the street wanting to brag about that because you're thriving off something that you think makes you look like a criminal, which in turn will make these women love you and respect you because nobody's looking twice at you, and you can't figure out why that might be. And somebody took complete control over that, made me dormant, controlled the brain, so I decided it would be a good idea to run around and do things completely out of, well, I don't want to say my control, but you get the idea, regressing and thinking that I was still, a movie star or a superhero or whatever. Going against my morals, going against who I was as a human being. Pretty soon you look up one day, you have no idea who you are. Your teeth are fucked. Your body is fucked. And your life, for the lack of a better word, is on permanent hiatus unless you do something serious to change all that. You're 88 grand in the hole and haven't been able to secure full-time employment in ages. And all you can see and all you can hear for an extended period of time is, I don't owe you a fucking thing, from the people that perpetuated this whole mess to begin with. Wow. That's pretty fucking awesome. And now I have been given permission to live my life anew with what per se. And I've got Selena on here, and she's, pretty cool, man. Telling me that she doesn't care if my life doesn't get any better or not, because she is married. And my life is going to get better. And I can't be running around chasing after somebody else's fucking wife, now can I? No, we already learned that lesson, I think. I already was known as the destructive force behind every broken home in BC. And I can't be a guy that, perpetuates any of that or gets in bed with someone that is the wife of somebody else that is in an unhappy marriage, or there's some sort of strange reason why her marriage is an open one. Because that's not me. And that's not who I am. And that's not what I do. I'm a Christian. And that has been distorted and perverted to the point of no end over the past little while. And I'm really kind of sick and tired of that. And even being out on the street, and even with this whole new sort of identity that was constructed for me, to the point whereas I was not acting like myself, not being myself, not behaving like myself, I have come to the already foregone conclusion that these last 2 years, however few or many that they are going to be doing what I want, going to school and working, or spending a gregarious and copious amount of money on whatever the fuck I want. But I know she's married. I know she wouldn't lie to me about that. And I know that somewhere, somehow, somebody thought that this would be something funny. And then again, waiting for somebody else is even funnier, being the fact that I've waited for 10 years for a whole lot of bullshit and a whole lot of nothing, and a whole lot of somebody else's traits to gestate, grow, and become a permanent part of my personality, because as my aunt says, just one new habit, translation, I need you to hold on to some vicarious trauma for me permanently. Will I gaslight the shit out of you? And will I make your life fucking miserable and then destroy it simultaneously? The minute I decided to go to school, which was none of her fucking business to begin with, She's a useless fucking cunt. And I'm just about done with the rest of this crap. The distorted reputation, the other bullshit, the homo shit, and the rest of the fucking bullshit. Let me tell you something, I do have an ugly side. And up until this point, I've kept it pretty much close to the vest and to myself. But let me tell you something, and let me make this abundantly clear. Any more threats, any more of this BS, and the gloves are going to come off, and I'm going to completely lose my shit. And I'm going to say sorry to God, and then I'm not going to feel a minute's bad about what I do to anybody else. And I'll just detach myself from the whole fucking thing, and somebody's going to get hurt. So you need to keep that at the forefront of your fucking brain the next time you think that I'm a pushover or fucking easy pickings, because I will kill somebody. I've had it. The extended stuff that have gone on over the past few years is like not borderline, it is criminal. And the worst part about it is no one's going to get punished for it. So here's how this is going to work. Next person that gets up in my face with any offer that they know that I am going to find unattractive, I'll gut them. And you need to really be aware of that. Really be at one with that and fucking absorb that shit. So much as everything else is concerned, I'm fucking done with this garbage. I'm through with this crap, and I will gut the motherfucker. That is up to and including any fucking family member that decides it's a good idea to mess with me. Forgiveness is forgiveness. And I do forgive. And I forgive Selena, and I forgive Desiree, and I forgive everybody involved in this shit. But you know what? I am prophetic. Maybe I am. You never know. And that being said, if that's the case, then I'll tell you one thing right now. I prophesy that the next person that gives me a fucking offer that I don't want to hear and don't want to see, they're going to get fucking hurt. And as for any other sort of offer that I have that's come towards me, or any other thing that's come towards me, I'm in love with Selena. However, she's married. So by chasing her, I directly ignore something that I told myself I would never ever do again. So I believe what this is called is a moral quandary. Do I continue to chase a woman that is married? No, I don't. Does that mean that I have an offer of any other thing other than friendship from any other of those two women? You never know. Would I be able to say that if she was here right now and I was in a particular spot where I could touch her, hold her, and things would be a tad bit different? Yes, which is exactly why we are probably not close and within proximity of one another right now. Because I would probably ignore all of my morals if we were. So that's probably a good thing then. Mind you, I can't say what tomorrow is going to bring or how good my self-control is going to be. But as it stands right now, she's married. And as far as I know, the only one that isn't married out of that group is Kathy. And maybe, perhaps, Desiree. But again, then the question becomes, what do they want with me? Why exactly are they continually being this persistent? And why is she calling me a fuckhead, which is really starting to piss me off, by the way. So, that being said, if a relationship should arise from either one of these broads, I will handle it carefully, I will handle it meticulously, and I will not, under any circumstances, in any way, shape, or form, continue chasing a woman that is otherwise spoken for. Like I said, I can't say where my self-control is going to be tomorrow or the next day. I can't say what the real her is, because I get one story, then I get something completely different. And it's almost like she's asking me to not come there. So I guess what I'm saying here is, just for today, my self-control is intact.